dollar is crumbling, and it's not just market noise. In just a few days, it's fallen to its lowest level since early 2022. But what's truly alarming is why this is happening. From Middle East conflict to a brewing political war with the Federal Reserve, global trust in the dollar is starting to shake. Could we be witnessing the start of a new economic order? Let's break it down. The dollar briefly stabilized earlier this month, but then came a sharp crash. The dollar index, a measure of its strength against other currencies, plunged. Why? First, the recent clash between Iran and Israel briefly made the dollar a safe haven again. But that didn't last. As soon as tensions cooled and the threat of war faded, so did the demand for the dollar. That sudden reversal exposed how fragile the greenback's global status has become. Historically, the US dollar has been the go-to asset in times of crisis, reliable, liquid, and safe. But things have changed under Trump. His unpredictable economic policies and attacks on global trade have made investors nervous. Provisions in his economic plan could restrict foreign access to US markets and even tax overseas investors holding US assets. That's not just policy, that's a red flag for global capital. And now, with Trump escalating his public feud with Fed Chair Jerome Powell, the dollar faces yet another blow. The battle with the Federal Reserve is more than a political spat. It's a threat to the independence of America's most powerful financial institution. Trump has called Powell low IQ and is openly discussing replacing him. Investors are now pricing in rate cuts sooner than expected, not because of inflation, but because of politics. Rate cuts make the dollar less attractive globally, and undermining the Fed's credibility could permanently damage trust in the dollar. If global markets begin to question whether the US can safeguard its currency's value, the consequences could be enormous, not just for America, but for the world economy.